Look at that idiot. No, of course, don't indicate. Why would I need to know where you're going? Watch where you're going.
Martin.
Look at that ape.
Only a dream, love.
You can't drive a banana at that speed in a built-up area.
Now, you know I'm not the sort of person to say I told you so. But
Well, then don't, because he's not late yet.
it will be in 2 minutes. It's his first day, and where is he? Consultants, they're all the same.
I thought you were going to be supportive.
That was just... What is that racket?
I think it's Vivaldi.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Ah, season of mists and mellow fruitfulness. Julia, good morning. Lead me to the sick and let me cure them.
What are you looking at?
And let me introduce you to our senior receptionist, Vivian March.
Delighted to meet you.
And nice to meet you again, Dr. Carter.
Oh, have we met before?
Many times.
Surely not. I have an extraordinary memory for names and faces, and I swear I can't place yours.
I was a matron at Birmingham Central, orthopaedics.
Ah, that explains it. I'm afraid matrons all sort of blur into one.
I wish I could say the same for consultants.
Matron to receptionist. That's a bit of a backward step, isn't it?
Morning, all.
Ah, Jimmy, hi. Heston, let me introduce you to Dr. Jimmy Clay.
Pleasure.
Likewise. Always good to have a fresh-faced registrar around the place, although I must say they seem to be getting younger and younger.
Yeah, actually,
Jimmy, you're a bit late. You had a busy morning.
Now, Marion, would you be an angel and procure for me a cup of your finest lapsang souchong?
The staff room is that way. And my name...
Lovely. And can I make it clear that I must leave the building at 6 on the dot on all business days? Time and tide makes idle work for the devil and all that. Marvellous. Now, Julia, would you be so good as to show me to my office?
Yes, of course. I'll give you the full tour.
No, I don't want to change my credit card. I am perfectly unhappy with the one I've got, and I fail to see how you could give me a worse service.
Just hang up, love. There's no point in shouting at them.
I'll tell you what, I'm just about to have my breakfast, but if you'd like to give me your name and number, I'll call you back. When's the most inconvenient time? Yeah, no, of course you're not prepared to do that, are you? Hello? Hello?
Martin, love, just...
A nerve of these people. What's the world coming to?
You all right?
I'm fine, just indigestion.
You've only had coffee.
I'm fine.
You really mustn't let things get to you so much, love.
Whatever happened to letting decent, ordinary people get on with living their lives in peace? Now it's all sell, sell, sell. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. But you may want to ignore it all and bury yourself in your amateur dramatics, but I'm afraid I can't. Oh.
Do you think you could drop me at the doctor's this morning?
Don't get me started on doctors.
And this is the staff room.
Lovely. Nice for them to have somewhere to escape to from all the horrible sick people.
No, most of us work here.
George, this is
Dr. Carter. Yes, nice to meet you. I'm George Woodson. I must say that is a very fine waistcoat.
Why, thank you, George. And please call me Heston. It's always nice to meet someone who shares my taste in clothes. And might I say, yours are quite breathtaking.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, it's not kind, it's the truth, believe me. I love the whole ensemble. Is there a special occasion?
No, just a low-key day.
Oh, Daniel. Daniel, come and meet Heston. Heston, this is...
Daniel, pleased to meet you.
Another splendidly turned out colleague. Surely we should be winning the best dressed practice in Leatherbridge.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Right. Shall we get on then?
Absolutely. See you both anon.
Have a good day.
I'll give you 10 quid if you can tell me what that meant.
Absolutely no idea, but clearly he's a medical genius and we should be honoured to be in his presence.
Clearly. Bye.
So what you could do with this. Looks like you had a heavy night.
Let's get one thing straight. I don't need anything from you. Right, you're not my mother. You're not my friend.
It's just a coffee.
You can't order me round. And you can't tell me what to do. And if you get in my way one more time, then we are going to have a serious problem. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good.
This is one of our practice nurses, Archie Hallam. Archie, this is Heston Carter.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm sure. So, this is where we send all the malingerers who just need a plaster and their hands holding.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
Cuts, grazes, tea and sympathy. Marvellous.
Right, shall we get on?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind, but did he indicate? Did he manoeuvre correctly? Did he have one iota of consideration for any other driver on the road? Did he buffalo?
You really need to calm down, love.
Yeah, how can I when the world is full of these...
Why don't you stop being silly and come inside and see the doctor about that?
About what? I'm as right as rain, fit as a fiddle.
Oh, Martin, honestly.
Bloody quacks. They did for Dad, didn't they?
He was 86, love.
Yeah, and he never had a day of sickness in his life. He steps one foot inside that hospital and he was dead within a week. What's the matter with you?
I've got a pain in a very particular area. I'll see you later.
And this is where you'll be working.
Well, this is splendid.
I'm sorry it's a bit small, but it gets lovely sunshine in the afternoon.
No, it's compact and bijou like myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's something I must have forgotten when I was clearing.
It's Dr. West, isn't it?
Nick, yeah.
He looks happy.
Yes, it was. I'm sorry.
Don't even think of apologising. It's barely been a week. What else can you be but desperately upset? And please, don't worry. I've no intention of trying to replace him.
No, thank you.
If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that it's always best to pick yourself up and move forwards, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. There is a question that I'd like to ask you.
Please, ask away.
Well, I know it's a personal matter, but, well, I understand that recently you had a heart attack. I'm just a bit concerned about the workload here.
Let me reassure you, Julia, it was simply a wake-up call. The world's way of saying it's time for a change of direction. It was only a minor infarction, and look at me now, fighting fit.
Well, that's great.
Now, perhaps I should see some patients. After all, that's what I'm here for.
Yes, indeed.
Is she here?
Who?
Poppy!
She didn't come in today. What's the problem?
Missed a drop. No sign of her.
What else, Carol?
All right, Dad, what's up?
I give you one thing to do, just one, and you can't even get that right, can you?
What did I do wrong?
Poppy missed a drop, Cal.
Stupid.
Hold his business, ruined. I'm holding you personally responsible.
How is this my fault?
Fix it.
I will. I'll make it right, I promise. I'll make it right. Bit red. Give me my phone.
Just take
Give
it
me
easy.
my phone. Poppy, I don't care. Don't care. Just get to the bar now.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back.
What seems to be the trouble?
What you say?
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I
Well, how can I help, Mrs. Jones?
Having a lot of trouble sleeping lately.
I see.
I don't seem to be able to make it through the night anymore, just keep tossing and turning and...
Well, not to worry, I can recommend an excellent medication that should resolve the matter in no time.
Is that really necessary?
Believe me, they've worked wonders for me.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but won't the pills just cover up whatever's bothering me? Mask any unconscious problem?
Do you think so?
What do you think, Doctor?
Come on! Move it! Turn the wheel! It's not complex. You turn the wheel and drive. The wheel's that big round thing in front of you. You move! Move! Go! Go! Oh! Don't just sit there perming your ears. Oh.
Hates the world, Doctor. All he seems to do is rant and rave. Loses his rag at every possible irritation.
I know how he feels. Have you tried talking to your husband about this change?
Of course. Just doesn't seem to listen. I don't know what else to do.
Well, short of prescribing you some earplugs and suggesting you get a divorce, I don't see what advice I can give you.
You don't understand. Him being angry would be all right if it wasn't affecting his health.
Ah, no, that I can help with.
He's got angina.
Right, yes.
And I know it's bothering him. Do you know, I don't even know if he takes anything for it. Hates doctors, you see.
Typical Manny. Well, why did you make an appointment for him on your way out? And
No, he really hates doctors. Won't come near the mill. Wouldn't even drop me in the car park today. You see, about a year ago, his dad went into hospital just as Martin was diagnosed with angina, and he never came out. His dad had, MS.
multiple sclerosis.
Oh, no, not that. Sounds like it. Thing to do with dirt.
Oh, MRSA.
That's it.
Yes, Mrs. Jones, I'm afraid this is a problem regarding your husband's health and not yours. I can only treat the patient in front of me.
You saying I have to bring the mountain?
To Mohammed, quite so.
Well, how am I going to do that?
Well, there, I'm afraid. Solutions escape me.
I'm sorry, I had a real...
Where the hell have you been? Want to see it now? I mean now?
Yeah, I know.
Where's the package?
It's in the pram.
Why didn't you deliver it?
Because I couldn't...
Oh, don't give me that. A monkey could do your job.
Why don't you listen to her? She's trying to tell you what
Stay
happened.
honest, you. This is none of your business. Poppy, what happened?
Well, there was this bloke, and he was following me around all morning, and when I stopped, he stopped, and when I walked, he walked, and I thought he was a policeman,
all right. Give him the stuff.
I'm sorry, Mr. Harcourt. Please, I need this job.
I haven't time for this. And I'm not your boss. He is. He'll decide what to do with you. I've got to go and sort out your mistake.
I'm sorry it won't happen again.
Don't I'll sort it, I promise.
Please don't bring me.
Do you have any idea how you've made me look?
I know, and I promise I'll do anything.
Anything?
Yeah, anything, I swear.
Right, go upstairs. Wait for me. 5 minutes. Well, leave the baby down here. Jill will watch her, won't you, Jill?
Callum.
Don't. If you've got any nous at all, you'll leave me and her to do this our own way.
And the doctor put his hand. And then he got a bit fresh.
Get a move on, love. I've got people waiting. Mary, will you get on this bus? I won't be a moment, ladies and gent. Look, what are you trying to do? I've got a busload of people here and they're waiting. What's up, love? What's going on? Who's upset you?
Well, that's that little lot done and dusted.
You finished? You can't have. The only reason I've got time for coffee is because I had a cancellation.
What can I say? People will insist on making life difficult for themselves.
How does doing the job correctly qualify as making life difficult?
Look, Marion, everyone knows that being a GP is the easiest gig in medicine. They come in, you smile and nod and give them a prescription, which is what they always want, and they go away happy and satisfied. Anything else is being overzealous, wouldn't you say?
No, I wouldn't. And my name, Dr. Carter, is Vivian March.
She's rather touchy, isn't she?
Well, she
Can be, yeah. So, is that what you really think about being GP?
Of course. Everyone told me it's a life of Riley these days, and I certainly haven't been proved wrong yet. So, prescribe and be damned. That's my motto.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at things. Anyway, I better get back. More prescribing to do.
Of course. See you later. Don't tell me I have to make my own tea.
What kind of a service are you running here? My wife has been assaulted.
If you wouldn't mind lowering your voice to a quiet scream.
Please don't you patronise me. Now, I want to see the lecherous old sod responsible. My wife is very upset, and that is nothing to how upset I am.
Please, love, don't make a scene.
Excuse me, can I help?
Yeah, and who are you?
I'm Julia Parsons, practice manager. Now, would you like to come through to my office and discuss this because you're disturbing the other...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Try and shut me up just like everybody else. Well, not this time. I demand to see Dr. Carter this instant.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. Back so soon. I take it this is the mountain?
Is that him?
Yes, love, but he...
Who do you think you are? Making improper suggestions to my wife, feeling her up.
What?
Oh, really?
Are you suggesting that I would make sexual advances towards your wife? What an absurd idea.
Oh, it's absurd, is it? Why? Is she ugly? Not your type? Go for blokes, do you?
My private life is my own concern, Mr. Jones. Now, clearly there's been a colossal misunderstanding, so why don't we go to my...
I am not going anywhere, and certainly not with you, you pervert. I want this man struck off for malpractice, and then I'm going to sue him and you. Sue you for every... Oh.
Martin?
Okay. Vivian, call an ambulance. Archie!
There's nothing to worry about.
Ridiculous, Huston.
What's the problem?
Looks like a heart attack.
It looks like it, but it's not. This man has a simple case of untreated angina, so let's all calm down, shall we? Mr. Jones, we'll have you right as rain in a jiffy.
Keep away from me.
Listen to the doctor, love.
Now, let's get him to the treatment room and give him some GTN spray.
I'm calling the ambulance.
Entirely unnecessary, Marion, believe me. Now, nurse, I presume that you have a...
Archie?
Yes, I presume you have a crash card.
Yes, of course.
Well, keep it handy, will you? I think this chap is going to need a bit of a shock.
There, it's okay. Don't cry, Cartier. Here comes a baby, Cartier. Shh, that's it. You calm down. I need to hear if your mummy's okay. Shh.
Keep away from me!
I thought you said you'd do anything. Oh, come on, then. Come on! I'm not going. You're not going anywhere till I get what's coming to me.
Leave her alone.
What did I tell you? You just wouldn't take a warning, would you?
Put the gun down. You don't have to do this, Callum. We can just talk.
What's there to talk about? You think I'm a joke? Who's laughing now?
Just give me the gun, Callum, and no one needs to get hurt.
Oh, I've got a better idea. How about I keep the gun and you two get hurt? Eh? How about that? Eenie, meenie,
Callum.
Please.
miney, mo.
What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't.
Jill? How's the pain now, Mr. Jones?
Get away from me, you bloody quack.
That bad, eh?
I knew this would happen. He's having a heart attack, isn't he?
Possibly. And possibly not. You've not been taking your prescribed medication, have you?
Get stuffed.
Martin!
I'll take that as a no. We can take the pain away very, very simply. All you have to do is have a couple of sprays under your tongue.
I don't want any of your... Oh.
Righto, it's your choice. Nurse, the paddles.
He's conscious.
The paddles, Nurse Hallam.
What are you...
It's very simple. Either you take the medication, which will ease the pain and calm you down, or I'm going to administer a massive electric shock to your heart. Because, believe me, Mr. Jones, if you carry on like this, you're going to need it. So, what's it going to be? The paddles or the spray?
The spray.
Magic word.
please.
Good lad. There you go, open wide. And let's see if miraculously that eases the pain.
The ambulance has arrived.
Excellent. If you wouldn't mind asking them to wait, please, Vivian. They'll be taking Mr. Jones to St. Phil's after.
I'm not going anywhere.
What did I say about calming down?
I'm calm. I'm calm.
Heston, I really don't think that it's a good idea to...
Everything is under control, Julia. Mr. and Mrs. Jones and I just need to have a little chat. Actually, what we all need is a nice cup of tea. I've been trying to get one since I arrived this morning. Vivian, would you mind?
Poppy, it's okay. Just calm down. Calm down.
She's dead.
Oh my God.
It was an accident.
Poppy! Shut up, or you'll be next. Jack doesn't need to know how this happened.
What?
Get her out of here.
She can't go
Look at
anywhere.
her, she can hardly hold herself together. We've got to move fast. Jack will be back any minute.
Why are you doing this?
Does it matter?
How can I trust you?
You can either wait and see how Jack takes the news that you killed his son, or you can trust me.
So I'll send him right over. Thanks, Peter. I owe you a round of golf. Cheers.
You're not getting me into that hospital.
Martin, that's enough. You've made our lives a misery since the kids left home. I'm sick of it. Shouting yourself into an early grave. This is the time of our lives when we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves.
Quite right.
And looking after ourselves. And if you won't do it, then I have to. I lied to you before. Dr. Carter's been nothing but a perfect gentleman.
And you let me make a fool of myself?
I had no choice. I had to get you here somehow.
But you were so convincing.
Oh, well, I'll take that as a compliment. I'm a member of the Leatherbridge Amateur Dramatic Society. Doing the Mousetrap next month.
I admire your ingenuity, Mrs. Jones. Devious, I call it. I'll speak to you later.
No, you certainly won't. This woman is a treasure, and you should get down on your knees and beg her forgiveness. I myself had a brush with the Grim Reaper not so long ago, and let me tell you, every day since has been a blessing. You simply have to make a choice to be happy.
Oh, that's easy to say.
You have to, love, for both our sakes.
Oh, but I've got no control anymore. Don't you see? The world is whizzing by so fast, and all of a sudden I'm old. And I don't want to be.
Oh, you don't have to be. You're only as old as you feel.
I feel about 100.
Well, that's because all you do is rant and rave. You've got to remember how to enjoy yourself before it's too late.
I'll try.
Good man. Now, I want you to go to St. Phil's today, where they will monitor your angina and make any changes to your medication that are necessary. All you have to do is be sure to take it, and I promise you, you'll come out alive.
Okay.
Get her out of here. I'll tell Jack someone had it in for Callum.
I don't understand why you're doing this.
There's no time. Listen, this is the best thing that could have happened. I can hear a car coming.
Poppy, you've got to pull yourself together.
I can't. I didn't mean to. He was just he was gonna
I know, but I can get you a way out of this. All of it, but you've got to trust me.
I want the police.
They already know you've got to go to the station.
No, I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to
Get to the station, or find you somewhere safe to go.
All right, it's it. It's coming up. Get out of here. Go, come on.
Go. Okay, guys. What are the problems?
I warned you it was a mistake. He's pompous and annoying.
He hasn't
and
got the right
possibly
attitude.
mentally
He doesn't
deranged.
take the
Threatened
job
to seriously ill
seriously.
patient with a defib machine, and he talks to me like I'm a 12-year-old.
And he insists on calling me Marion.
Okay. One at a time. Vivian.
I think I speak for my colleagues when I say that we're very worried about Dr. Carter, both professionally and personally.
That's right. Right, well, let me put your minds at rest, because I too am concerned about the way that Heston acted this morning, and I am going to be talking to him about it.
Hello, everyone. What a fun morning. I'm just walking Mr. Jones to his ambulance, and then I'm off for a celebratory lunch. Anyone care to join me? Oh, come on. You can't save lives on an empty stomach. What is it, back at 4? Marvellous. See you later.
Thank you for all your help, Dr. Carter.
It's a pleasure, Mrs. Jones. Now, what kind of an idiot would park that? You see, this is the problem with the world today.
Heston, we need to talk.
Yeah, no, not to worry, Julia. No. I don't think any of these ladies and gentlemen are going to complain. After all, a little excitement never hurt anyone. Good afternoon, everybody. Now, if we'd like to get on the bus as soon as we can, we'll have this sorted out in a jiffy. Okay? Chop, chop. Let's go. Let's go. Right.
Julia,
that's
what
it.
have you let yourself in for?
1, 2, 1, 2. That's all of you. Good, good. Remember to put your seatbelts on.
Take this. Go to the Mill Health Centre, do you know it?
Yeah, but why?
Just do it. Ask for Dr. Jimmy Clare. You'll be safe there, I promise. Go, 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 go. Callum's dead. I was involved, but it was an accident.
All right, that's it. I'm pulling you out.
No way.
Either when Jack finds out.
Look, we're really close to getting him. I'm not pulling out until I've got him.
Jill said give it you.
Jill? Is she okay?
How should I know?
Have the nerve to come into my bar and shoot my son.
Maybe someone who had a score to settle with Callum.
Why are you leaving?
Papa Taylor, yeah?
We'd like to come down to the station and answer a few questions.
Oi!
Because of our extended coverage of the Athletes' Parade earlier, we don't have time to show you today's highlights from the Royal National Mod in Falkirk. You can, though, catch up with the competition tonight on BBC2 Scotland at 10 to midnight. Instead, this afternoon, we have Flog It from Watford.